Hey, I'm Dan Persons over here at New York Comic Con, and as I was wandering around the con, I did a few random interviews and caught a few random sites, and so I thought I'd paste them together randomly and give you a further taste of the con. So, here we go. Check it out. Yes, you've been whining about it since the year 2000, but this year it finally comes true. You're finally getting your flying car.
Yeah, buddy. Brought to you by Chevy.
Hey.
No advertising?
It's the Black Eyed Peas experience. Check it out.
Here we go, satellite radio talking. Need something, I'm sipping on lyrical, shitting on dope. Shitting on dope. Shitting on dope. This thing be bumpin'. This thing go boom.
Frankly, I thought the Black Eyed Peas experience would be an experience filled with recriminations and regret, but I guess I'm wrong. So it's time for our semi-monthly update, Bill.
Right.
We got to stop meeting like this.
Yeah.
How has it been going at the con so far?
Well, it's been very slow, actually. I'm not crazy about the location. Last year we were in a wonderful animation section. Here where I didn't turn the camera, you can see we're in the stuffed Smurf section, which isn't really my audience, unfortunately.
That's gotta hurt, having those staring at you too.
But actually it's been picking up a little bit. Today's actually starting off a lot better than yesterday. So I'm always happy to be here anyway because I see a lot of my friends, and I'm not going to get rich, doing the con, but it's kind of a fun place to be.
So what's been going on? Is there any news at this point?
Well, the Flying House is really starting to do very well. This is the Winsor McCay film that we did. We're doing interviews with a bunch of scholars about the project, and we're starting to send it to festivals. In fact, today it premieres at the Hamptons Film Festival.
Excellent.
But I have to be here, so I sent my producer to the Hamptons Festival. And then I'm still working on my feature, Cheatin', and that's coming along really well. It's looking really nice. So that won't be done till next year, so you gotta hold your breath on that one.
I wanted to ask you, you've had the long-term relationship with MTV. They're getting back into animation.
Yeah,
Have you ever given any thought to doing an actual series?
Well, I'm writing one right now, and we got some voice people coming in. It's going to be a web series, so we'll see how it goes. It's sort of an experiment. I can't tell you more than that because I don't know if it's going to happen or not. So it's just I'm working on a web series.
Okay.
Well, I did want to mention my book.
Oh yeah.
If you don't mind. This is David Levy, who's the co-author of the book.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? I've seen the book. It's a great book.
And it's sort of my whole life. Oh, there's some porno. I don't know if that's good.
Hold it there.
I don't know if that's good
Yes,
for.
okay. Fine, thank you.
I don't want to get you censored. But this just came out by Rizzoli Press, and it's doing really well. In fact, tonight I'm going to Lincoln Center to do a book signing there. So we're still doing a lot of book signings. Last week I was at Museum of Modern Art. In fact, David was there too. And so people are still excited about the book, and it's still selling.
Bill, thank you very much for talking
Thanks
with
a
us.
lot.
We're back in the courtyard and surveying the wonderful world of vinyl figurines. On the one hand, I'm not sure I see the appeal. On the other, I want me every one of them. It's too big! The arcade machine is too big! Hey there, this wasn't on my itinerary, but you gotta get a look at this. Take a look at this. Look. Maker Box. Things that make things.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. You can make anything you want. All these objects here on the table were designed by our customers.
and they're just really creative. They're creating really great stuff.
So this is crowdsourced stuff making essentially?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we sell the printers, and we got the printers to them so that they would start making stuff. And it's not enough just make one design and keep it in your home. It's nice to share it. Then you start seeing it pop up everywhere. Like I worked with a friend to do these guys here. Our friend Brian in LA. He doesn't have a 3D printer, but he's a designer. He wanted to try to make something. So he uploaded it to Thingiverse, and they're everywhere. Every hackerspace in the world has like at least 2 or 3 of these guys. It's a very popular model.
Wonderful. And I got to get a shot of this. Everybody take a look. Excuse me. Sorry. Now get a shot. Look.
And also
Dollar.
chocolate.
Yeah, the options are endless.
Hey there, I just went out to lunch and now I'm trying to get back into the convention. And I just wanted to give you a sense of what it's like.
Nice.
Hang on, this is going to be rough.
Stay right here.
Yes, this will be occupying your attention for at least the next half year or so. Behold Captain America's uniform. And boots. People hamming it up on the Avengers stage. Lloyd Kaufman in his natural state greeting the Romaniacs.
Little boy, don't look at that till you're 16. Remember that. You can't look at it. Don't let him eat it. He's an ex-murderer. At any rate, how old are you? I don't believe it for a minute. This is the good stuff, indeed. The only thing I like better than the Toxic Crusaders is a good pipe and a stem of crack. Yes. Oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Luckily there are no cameras, nobody's listening to this.
You are aware you are on record.
Oh my heavens, I had no idea.
Nice.
I thought it was the Agony booth. It's actually just a Scream booth.
Are you ready? All right. This man is no nonsense. He is ready. Took off his coat, exactly. Whoa. He is for real. Oh, right. You are not messing around. 97.6. You know, the proud owner of a hat or a poster. And of
Spend an
course,
entire day on the floor of New York Comic Con and you'll want to Scream too.
Good.
They look delicious. Do you have the nutritional breakdown for those, or?
Oh no, you just need a little gravy and the rest will fill in. It's all protein.
Sounds good. Okay, so explain to me about this school of Romanian comics.
Well, as you can see, it's about no school. This is something that came after the communist period when all comic art was considered subversive, and there were a lot of comic artists that went to prison because of their not so funny political messages. After communism ended, there were some very weak, some people tried to publish some stuff, but there wasn't any publishing house that would do comics. Everybody was only into text. And then appears Hard Comics. This is a very small publishing house that published only 11 books until now, but tries to offer a place for expression for a lot of very good artists in Romania that didn't have this kind of opportunity before. So you can take a look and see.
Is it getting into the United States more? Has it been spreading, or is this your first foray?
This is the first presence at Comic-Con, but we were at MoCA and at some other big festivals, and some of these books are distributed in selected places, selected comic stores, and I guess we're not coming with something very new. I mean, you had the 70s with Robert Crumb, and this is more alternative comics, but in that tradition, in the tradition of punk art, in the tradition of personal stories, not so superhero-ish, So maybe our presence here is not very usual, but as Cory Doctorow said a little bit earlier, it creates a buzz.
Well, that's it for now, but it's not it for CF2's ongoing coverage of New York Comic Con. Come back, because we will be putting up new stuff on a daily basis. We've got Roger Corman, we've got Ashley Eckstein of Star Wars The Clone Wars, we've got the cast of Death Valley, Black Dynamite, and The Heart She Holler, and we've got much more stuff besides. So until then, thank you for checking in on this. I'm Dan Persons. Somebody please get me the hell out of here.